finally done with my coffee and I'm going back home. I woke up today morning. I just came down for my coffee in my night suit because it's so hot right now. I can't be bothered to put on an outfit, but I did put some light makeup on. It started to melt. My walk home from my neighborhood coffee shop is fairly short, but during summers here it can feel so long, and I need my bestie to walk back home because sun damage and the heat tends to like get to my head. So the plan for the day is I have a major work deadline. I'm gonna go home and get that out of the way while my brain is still functional first thing in the morning. And then the rest of the day is filled with a lot of admin work, home chores, and spending time with Zay. Is probably gonna be up soon. So I try to step down around 6:30 in the morning or 7 if I didn't sleep too late the previous night. Having a liking towards slow living in a fast city is a life that you have to curate, and I'm trying to figure that out. So I have a few ideas for the deadline that I have today, and it's in one of my older journals, the previous journal that I was using, and I've kept it on my bookshelf here. It's up there. So I'm gonna retrieve it. So basically, I have started something called Creative Desk on my Substack. It is essentially creativity with entrepreneurship because that has been my journey for the past 2 years, and how to combine that for writers, artists, and painters. So many people who want to use their creativity consistently, practically, and actually make something of it. In order for me to start that, I started working with Microsoft and they helped Creative Desk come to life. And I have to figure out a draft today. So I have to work on a couple of posts for you guys, and I have brainstormed a few ideas that I think should be very helpful. I've been researching them. This has been going on for probably a month or more than a month. Ideas are in this journal. So before we get started with the day and before Zay wakes up, we're making our breakfast. What are we making?
Making oats with flax seeds and chia seeds and peanut butter.
I'm gonna put in milk in my oats because Sarthak tends to put too much milk, and it's basically like just having milk with little bit
I
of
like it
oats.
soupy and she eats like a
No
old
one
man.
eats oats soupy. It has to be a little gooey. And then we're gonna just microwave it
For a minute.
for 1 minute. So this is our family breakfast. This is the
This
same.
is also what a 2-year-old son eats
Yes.
every morning.
Yeah.
And he also eats a spoonful of peanut butter.
And that's his ritual. Every time he sees this jar, he's like, oh, peanut butter. I just unbricked my phone and look at what it says. It says 50 hours of total brick time. That's enough time to read 10 books or get really good at juggling. If you don't know what brick is basically a device that looks like this. I have it in gray. I basically have set a timer every day for 9 in the morning because that is when my day starts. And basically it locks all the apps that I've selected, such as Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I've selected all these social media apps and it blocks all of them, so I cannot access it even if I'm not at home. So I need to come home and tap my phone and hold it, and it says unbrick, and then that is when it unbricks. That's exactly when I can start using my apps. So this is practical because I don't have to keep my phone in another room and then think that okay, I'm just completely living a different life and I can no longer access it, and then it increases your want to use your phone even more. I can just like use my phone and have my productive apps, or the way phone was meant to be used. It's been a while. I think around 2 weeks, and I've achieved 50 hours. So, what happened today morning was I was talking to Sarthak about something, and I was like, oh, let me show it to you, and it's on Instagram. And then I was like, oh, I can't, I'm sorry, my phone's bricked, and Instagram just won't open. However, if you're away from home, it gives you 5 attempts to unbrick, and then you need to, I think, contact them or something. I've not really checked it out. So that's that. I bricked for 1 hour today. I do this especially when I need to get some writing done or reading, because earlier before brick I used to turn on like the focus mode on my phone. So it comes down like this, if you don't know, and then there's like this focus mode where I have reading selected, but then I could just like swipe again, tap on reading, and still have access to use my phone. But now the actual brick is in my entryway, and I have to go all the way there. Like all of us actually, we tend to be lazy. We're like, oh, it was not that impulsive. You understand the impulsivity behind things, and then you decide that okay, I don't have to do that, and this is not so urgent. Let me show you what my brick looks like. It's time to get started with the task of the day. I've got my new commonplace book because I cannot think without writing physically, and I've got my old commonplace book with all my old ideas that I need to retrieve. I had some ideas saved on my laptop and my phone and my old journal, and I just remembered I had these in 3 different places. So I'm just going to gather all of them, and I think I'm not going to take more than 10 minutes, because then it's just gonna turn into imposter syndrome and I'm gonna doubt all my ideas. So within 10 minutes, I'm going to pick one, and then I'm going to start working on the idea that I've picked. But can we just talk about how being so analog feels so good? I have resisted this part of myself so much, where I thought I needed to be this person who has all her organizing and planning done on these fancy new digital apps. And while they're very good, I have used Notion when I was working in marketing before I became a full-time Substack writer. I did marketing for an NFT marketplace. So I used Notion a lot there. But as a full-time writer, I find myself using my notebook and my journals, and these are my anchors. If you ever spot me in a public place, even if I'm just on my way to my yoga class, I'm always going to be with a bag, and it's my analog bag. I've always been that way, and it will always have a book that I'm reading and a journal with a pen. Being analog brings you back to your own mind and brain and helps you understand yourself and have original yet important ideas. So I just got back to my desk. Once I decided and finalized the next post, Zay woke up. And he woke up in such a beautiful mood. And Sarthak and I always make it a point where both of us go to meet him once he's up. Despite of either of us working, we always take out few minutes and meet him in his bedroom, in his crib. So yeah, now he's gone for his shower, and while I'm not sure if he's going to need me, I'm also working from home, so is Sarthak. It's always unpredictable for both of us. So we just take the time we have left and prioritize whose work needs to take over. during the day, it's my work that usually gets prioritized because Sarthak is a trader. He trades the New York market. He starts working at around 5:30 in the evening. So I know he's going to attempt to give me time, and I'm going to lock down like a hermit and see how much I can get done while he showers Zay. Baby boy is up and it's time to eat breakfast. Are you going to eat breakfast? Are you going to eat oats? Mama coming. Is that uncle? Bus? Mama coming. Ball going outside? Maybe it's inside the vacuum. Yes. So I took over with Zay after Sarthak finished a long bath for him because he has some legal work and visa work that he needs to get done. Working from home does have its benefits because you get to spend so much time. Once you do come to a sense of acceptance that you do not need to know how your day is going to go, and at the same time you know the reality that you are going to get the time that you need for yourself, for your work, and with your child, you just understand that this could be a very good setting. And Sarthak and I love this. We wouldn't have it any other way because it's so much more peaceful. We get to spend time with our boys. So I have been with this little champ since the past few hours. Ever since he's up, we have just been playing because he loves spending time with us. I'm done like halfway through my writing for today's deadline. I don't really have an option. I can't push it to tomorrow or even tonight. It has to be done before 5:30 and I think it's currently 1 p.m. He got done with his breakfast, snacks, a lot of games. Sarthak and I were sitting and discussing our menu rotation. So a lot of admin stuff, threw the garbage out, and I just made our lunch because I was running out of time. Let's eat? Eat. Mwah. It's currently 6 p.m. and he's still in his crib. He's saying no to come out. So because he woke up so late, I got 90% of my deadline done. So what I'm doing is I'm gathering a bunch of collection for you guys where I'm going to be giving my personal tips, where I compile all these things that I do that help me write with my baby, and also in this modern life where things are so hard and overwhelming. So I'm going to be posting a very important screenshot of this tip that I'm going to be giving you guys. And so the screenshot is going to be from my personal drafts. My laptop decided to switch off. I just had one last leg remaining. Anyways, I'm going to spend some time with this little champ here. And then I have my yoga class at 7:30. I need to get done with my dinner ASAP so that it digests and then I don't end up feeling nauseated, because the yoga class that I'm going for today is vinyasa. I'm gonna go get changed. It's so hot that I think I'll have to take my second shower now. I'd love to change and then I'd probably take another shower after my yoga class. So let's hurry up because I only have an hour and a half left before my class and I have a lot to get done. Say hi everyone.
Hi, friend.
Mwah.
Ma. Bye-bye.
He's taken my tripod. I needed to show you guys the rest of my day, but it's okay. We'll adapt. I'm done with everything except a couple of things, but it's okay. At least I showed up. I'm running late because our dinner is actually ready. We're eating dal rice, but I eat something with my dal rice. It's like a pickle and it's not here. And we placed an order on noon. It's actually pretty fast, you know, it just takes 15 minutes and we sort of take it for granted, I think, because we order noon like 7 times a day. But yeah, it's very convenient because we keep running out of groceries and then sometimes we don't know what to make and we've not decided yet, or with Zay's eating schedule, we don't know. I'm waiting for my pickle before we start eating dinner and then I'm going to rush for my class. I think I'm just gonna end up eating very light and then if I'm hungry, I might eat back home. That's the plan. But I'm ready. I'm ready in my yoga outfit. I am wearing an 8-year-old Nike sports bra and I'm wearing these yoga pants which have like a foldable thing here. I have no idea where I got it from. I think it's from Bali, like from a random store. It just goes all the way down to my feet. So I'm ready for my yoga class and once the pickle is here, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna be back home around 9 o'clock. So Sarthak's gonna be looking after the kids. He's also working right now, and while working, Zay is actually quite better with him. I'll show you his setup. This is what his setup looks like, and very fancy, a classic trader setup. It's very nice.
Say hi.
We managed to leave the house. It was so chaotic today for some reason. Everything came together with Sarthak's work, and Zay actually decided to eat dinner last minute. And if you know, you know, if a toddler decides to eat dinner, you let them, because they might never eat again. Louis was just, you know, running everywhere because he knew we were leaving for his walk. Anyways, here we are. I just like to take some me time, you know, before class and ground myself. So like I mentioned earlier, actually today I'm going for vinyasa. So this fitness studio that I do attend, they have 2 options. One is vinyasa and one is yin, and I ended up opting for both. I started with yin because I have been extremely unfit and not so active since the past 2 years, ever since I gave birth to Zay. And I have attempted to go to the gym on and off, but haven't really been successful. After paying, I can't believe I'm one of those people, it was a gamble, but after actually paying, I started attending all the yin yoga sessions, which have been life-changing for me. I rave about them on my Substack too. And then I slowly upgraded to vinyasa, and it's super duper challenging for me, for someone who's not been very physically active. So I'm always a little nervous before I start the class because I know it's going to be quite challenging and I hope I'm getting better at it. But here we are, and I always look forward to it because post my vinyasa class, I always feel good physically, and after my yin yoga class, I feel good mentally, if it makes sense. So can't wait to hopefully be able to film inside for you guys. If not, I'll see you guys after class.
Go! No, no! No, no!
The day is over now. I need to fill my own cup just for like 30 more minutes or maybe 45 minutes to an hour, and I'll probably put myself to bed, get some reading done so that I'm recharged for tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I also like to have some downtime and sit in silence, get myself together, and think about what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Like, what's my anchor going to be? I usually think one work wise, and second, what's going to fill my cup. So I'm gonna do like couple more relaxed activities, watch a bit of TV with Sarthak if he's not trading, and then I'm gonna sleep off so that I'm ready for my 6 a.m. morning tomorrow. Can't wait. I'm looking forward to that. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today and going through our chaotic yet wholesome day with us. At least that's what we think of our days at home. And I'll see you in the next video.